You had to do something. You had to carry out. You had to run that route. When that play was called in the huddle, you had to run your route. He didn't tell you to go out. He said, I want you to go downfield and break to the right. You do that. Or go downfield and break to the left. Or just run down the field. But sometimes we want to do my own thing. And everybody loses. Everybody loses. We have the hated tax collectors, the poor, the handicapped, the homeless, the different. They came to do what? To listen. They wanted something. They were looking for something. We have two proximate stories, and they both have very similar endings. Something was lost and something was found. Something was initiated and something was completed. And then celebration. Then celebration. There's a story within the story that deserves celebration as well, church. And I'll reveal that to you in a moment. The search for the excluded, that they may be included. That is a story within the story. Jesus is saying the search, the seeking is cause for excitement, and celebration is not just the end result. Jesus loved going, looking for the excluded. They didn't have to earn God's love or Jesus' respect. The excitement is, he said, I'm going looking. When you go fishing, sometimes you catch nothing. But there's so much exciting in going with this lure, because I make my own lures. Haven't had a chance to use them yet. You know, but the excitement is when you go out there and you cast that brand new lure that you made. You didn't buy this. You bought the parts to it, but you put it together. It looks like you wanted to look, and it feels like you wanted to feel. If you catch one, super excitement. But just casting it out there, and it does what you want to do. It attracts fish, whether they take it or not. But there is excitement in searching for the fish. He says, I want you to search for men and women, boys and girls. Jesus' actions on earth correspond exactly to God's love in the heavenly realm. What might today's Christians do that would make or cause people to ask, why are you doing something like this? Huh? Why are you going out of your way? Why are you stopping? I'm dirty, raggedy, I smell. Why are you stopping to talk to me? Because we're searching. We're searching. Like searching for me, like caring for me, like loving me, like listening to me and for me, like sitting proximate to me. Jesus was excited about looking and searching for them. And he wants us to be excited as well, church. Looking, seeing what we can come up with, who we can come up with. And then meanwhile, the good structured, knowledgeable folk were asking Jesus, why are you looking for those we socially exclude? They don't have no money. They don't look like us. They don't dress like us. They don't smell like us. They are what they are, outcasts. Why are you going to look for the outcasts? Why don't you come and look for us respectable folk? We can dress properly. We can talk properly. We got a little change in our pockets. In his search, he looks for hope in the lives of the outcasts. The ones we've already said, or somebody said, there is nothing there. There's no value there. And those are the ones he began to look for. And those are the ones he was training, the very ones he called the tax collectors and the outcasts. Those are the very ones he calls. And now go out and find your brothers and sisters and bring them back. So I'm looking for something in there, in the outcast life. The ones that have been cast out. Notice the word, what it says. Cast out. And when I go fishing, I cast the lure out. And if I want to put you out, I cast you out. And that's what's been taking place in this community. These folk have been cast out because other folks, the high and mighty, see them as having what? Almost no value, no purpose, out of sight, out of mind. And if we look seriously, as a black man, a black woman, and for young people who understand, if you look seriously, you'll see a gigantic parallel between our people in this country. And now it's global. Can you imagine now that 8% of the world's population controls 95% of all its wealth? I mean, I'm not making this up. You can get on the internet, look it up, you see. The wealth discrepancies. Who owns what? Who controls what? Who dominates what? It's all there. All here. It's in the story. They have nothing, so they have no value because they don't have any stuff. These good structured people, and I said, well, why are you looking for the outcasts? I mean, there's nothing there. In his search, he looks for hope in the lives of the outcast. Always, there may be something there. I'm looking for it. Did the same thing for us. Find something relevant in your life, something beneficial in your life that somebody needs to experience. So he says, come and let me prepare you to fish for men, women, boys, and girls. One outcast, looking for a glimmer of hope in them that he can accentuate and turn into something brilliant and valuable. A rough stone transformed into a beautiful gem. You know, all your diamonds are just rocks. Come deep out of the dirt. When you get them, they don't look that great. But when you take the time and begin to polish them up and hone them here and hone them there, they become what? A great value and beautiful. The luster is awesome. The emeralds, the pearls, all that. They're rough and ragged when you first find them. A friend of mine, I haven't seen in a long time since I left Arlington. He was a pastor from Ghana. And he was talking about how years and years ago, you could just be walking down the street and kicking a rock, and then you had a diamond. But people had more value than the rocks did until the Europeans came in. They put more value on the rocks than they did on the living souls that were there. And drove the people off their land. Took all the resources and made billions of dollars off of it. And then would sell them back to them. Exorbitant prices. See, Jesus saw the gem before it was cleaned up. He saw it. These people weren't necessarily lost. No, they were not where they should be in community. So when it's about lost people, look, if I take you out of your community and deposit you somewhere, to us you are what? Lost. You're lost out there somewhere until we find you. Until you're brought back home, you are lost. But you're not lost in that other sense. You're just not where you should be around family, around community. That's the deeper story, church. Whenever one is excluded, you're not where you're supposed to be. You're not where you're supposed to be. Jesus called us for them to come home. Come back to where you're supposed to be. The Samaritan woman in John 4 could go home now. She said, this man told me all about myself, not to hurt me, but to wake me up. The lepers in Luke 17 could now go home. He said, go to the priest and let him see you, let him examine you so you can go back to home. You're no longer lost to community. When our young men and young girls go to prison, guess what? They are lost to the community. They are a part of community. When they go there, they are lost from us. We have to what? Get them back into community. The volunteer evangelists in Luke 9 could keep witnessing for Christ. You know, the guy said, he's not in our group. They were becoming Jesus groupies, you know. And almost useless. He said, look, wait a minute. He said, he is proclaiming what you're supposed to be proclaiming. Leave him alone. He was not against us. He is for us. And so must we, church. The outcast. Look at it authentically. We go back to our youth and how we acted and behaved. We were what? Outcasts ourselves. We grew up in a nation that looked at us as being outcasts. And we accepted it too. And we even believed it. There's a song we sing sometime. It's not a song that anybody black should sing. You know that song, Amazing Grace? Do the history behind it, please. John Newton was a slave trader. He was a slave rapist. That's how brown skin, most Africans are black when our beginnings began. So all the rapes going on. It's in the story. And he felt bad after long after. He wrote this song. So the song is about him. He speaks about the wretched